Good evening, ladies, as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. Gonna pick up this warrior run and see if we can get up to 5 wins to finish off a daily quest. I've got 2 daily quests that are 60 gold with mage. So I'll try to do a mage arena next if I can. I really shouldn't. I really do need to play some other classes first, but I want to get those daily quests done. Oh, the pain. Mage is not bad. I have that. I have a mech mage deck that I can use in ranked to get some pretty quick wins with. Oh, I'm just cancerous. I'm just terrible. Terrible, evil person. Hey, whoa, Hearthstone's not responding. Ah, Christ. There it is. Whew, okay. Do you guys know you can add friends to your friends list with the button? It's a great tip. Really, really good tip. Okay. Shaman, Priest Killer, the ambitiously named Shaman. Generally, Shaman's not the class I'm most afraid of. Not to say I don't lose to them just about as much as I lose to everyone else, but I'm not afraid of them before the game starts. Because their hero ability is not as annoying as the Paladins. If uncontested, it's easier to kill those totems. And on top of that, they just, don't have that many good cards. And they rely on individual cards a lot more, I think, than other classes do. Alright, so I'm not going to play the Combibulator with the coin. I think that would be a mistake. Toshli's cool as long as he doesn't get hexed. He's got a slow start, nothing but a totem on turn 2. Kind of unfortunate that he got this one, because that one deals damage. But let's see if he's got a Rock Biter to finish this off with. Or, I guess a Spider Tank. Or an Ogre would be a problem as well. Because I wouldn't be able to kill it with the Wolf Rider. Well, this could be pretty bad. Although I could coin into Senjin, if needed. Oh my god, that's terrible. Ugh. So he just goes up a card. That was an amazingly lucky totem flip. So I could go for the Wolf and kill this, but I need to try to get ahead here. So I'm actually going to use the Senjin. Try to get my card back. I feel like I have to try. It's risky, it doesn't use up my mana efficiently, but I do have turn 5 and I do have turn 6, so as long as I can suffer through turn 4 somehow, I should be okay. Ah, got the 1/1 and had the Shattered Sun Cleric. So rough. So rough. Alright, if he fishes for a taunt, I don't really care because I can kill it with the Wolf Rider. Oh, he actually has the kill for it, and he gets the 1/1 again, which means that my Wolf Rider is dead, and I have nothing to play. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. The 1/1... Oh, jeez, that's a good top deck. Holy shit. Alright. So, I'm still down a card because he used the Cleric plus the Axe to kill the Senjin and still has the Axe left, but this lives through the Axe. Got the weapon to kill off his totem. Got a Chillwind Yeti next turn, or I could do the Commanding Shout thing if he doesn't kill this. The problem with Commanding Shout, of course, is that he does have this axe to mop up my minions. So I would rather play the healer if I could. Another totem? He seems not to be excited about his options. Alright, this isn't too bad. Actually, kind of is. So I can kill this and I can heal this, but he's going to get an Imp, and the Imp is going to get to kill off my Weaponsmith with the help of the Stormforged Axe, unfortunately. Ah! Alright, I think I'm going to go for this. So this allows me to kill off his Imp Master and protect my Weaponsmith behind a big taunt wall. And that is valuable to my interest. Does he have a fire elemental here? He does, of course. Of course he does. Oh, fucker. Alright. I could go for a lot of different things here. I could execute this. I could just ignore it. I could Wolf Rider plus Commanding Shout to kill that, leaving this with 1 health. You know what? Let's do that. In fact, I think this is a desperate time here. I'm going to use Execute. That was a bit of a loose execute, but I gotta take chances when you're behind, take risks. I feel like it was worth it to trade that card from my hand to keep this thing alive. So this 5/7 is better than the 6/6, because of course it gives me a spare part, and a 5/7 is generally better than a 6/6. Alright, what does he have? So this is gonna live because of the taunt protecting it. Man, his totem flips have been incredible. I could silence it with my Spellbreaker, but it just doesn't really seem all that worthwhile because it's going to be spending only 4 mana out of 7. I don't think that's smart. Alright, so I could play the Fairy Dragon and the Darkscale Healer, or just plain Toshly. Let's actually go for more creatures rather than less. Even though this Battle Cry is only going to go on my face and is otherwise wasted, I feel like it's better to get this thing out. Next turn, I could play Toshly. I can actually kill this thing unless he plays another Overload card, because this is 5 damage. I got 4 plus 1. It is indeed 5 damage. Is another... got another Fire Elemental? Seriously? Shit. That sucks, because I can't really deal with it effectively, and I'm going to lose my Taunter. Fucking Fire Elementals. Alright, well, at least we get to kill this, so there's that. Mortal Strike won't kill this thing. Alright, so yeah, let's play Toshly. Maybe we'll get a Freezing Coolant. Got a Rusty Horn. You know what? That'll have to do, pig. That'll have to do. The Coolant would have been better, but this allows me to make him work for this Fire Elemental to not just die. Does he have a Hex? Please don't actually have a Hex. You already had 2 Fire Elementals and a Lightning Bolt. You don't get to have Hex. You're going to play some junk this turn. And a 1 and a 2 and a junk. Here we go. Lord of the Arena. Okay, that's not a Hex. Oh, he's going to buff it. Obviously, a 6/5 is pretty weak versus a 5/7. And he's got 2 of them, so this can kill both of his creatures, which he obviously doesn't like very much. It's clearly not a Hex, or he would have already just played it. It's maybe like a damaging spell that doesn't quite kill it. That's why he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to damage it without killing it. He's going to recombobulate that to a different 6-drop. Wow. Alright. Still killed both of his 6-drops. I'm actually... that looked all fancy. My Toshly, which was just basically a 5/7 that gave me a couple of spare parts, killed both of his 6-drops. So really, that's totally fine. I'm tempted to hit him in the face just so I can get a 9/9 down, even though it means letting him keep a creature. Is that worth it? I think what I actually... damn. No, it doesn't work. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. We'll reversing switch that. And then... if I silence it, what's going to happen? It's going to become a 4/5, right? Yeah, so let's silence it and make it a 4/5. Did I do that right? Okay, and then we kill that. Armor up and pass the turn. So I did forego the chance to play a 6/6, which I might live to regret. But I feel like it was worth it to try to get this to be a 9/9, because he clearly doesn't have a Hex. The way he responded to a 5/7 was just embarrassing. So unless he top-decked a Hex since then, this is going to be a 9/9, which is exponentially harder than a 5/7. Alright, he plays another Lord of the Arena. Okay. And he gets a medium-sized thing. Warsong Commander does me no good. These all deal only 4 damage. Alright. Let's do this. That. Well, let's hit him in this fat face. Play a 9/9. And I'm going to just hit him in the face. So he's in an awkward position here because this is threatening lethal. He has to kill the zombie chat, but then he's got 8 damage that hasn't been dealt with. This deck does have a fair amount of reach. So I feel like my odds are decent of just pushing through the win here. Unless he's found a hex in the last couple of turns. This does nothing. That does nothing. So, well played. And that, as they say, is that. Oh, I actually got it to do its voice acting. Cool! Alright, we gotta get 2 wins before we get 2 losses. That's the hope. So far, this deck did have that really painful loss in the last video, but it has, I guess, exceeded my expectations. It's been pretty smooth sailing, other than that one horrible, horrible, horrible loss. Getting burned out by a mage, despite all my healing. Alright, Mike Wazowski, the priest. Okay, not the greatest opening hand. We have to keep the 3-drop just in case we get nothing better. And then I might have to play this on turn 3. An owl, So we got a 2-3-4, but it's like the worst possible. 2-3-4 you could imagine. It's not the worst possible, but it's pretty bad. I might actually play, if this board is empty, I will just play the owl. Just to get a body down. If he plays a Northshire Cleric, kind of sucks because the owl could silence it, but he still gets to kill it. If he plays a 3-2, I would try to trade the owl into it. Hope he doesn't have any power word shields. It's dicey. This is a bad start. Pass your turn, please. Mind vision. Alright, well, joke's on you. There's junk in here. And nothing but. Hut. Hut hike. So if he plays a 2-3, I can still use the cleric to let the owl trade with it. If he coins into a 3-drop that has more than 3 health, I'm going to be in an awkward place. He has nothing. Alright, Fairy Dragon would have been much better last turn. Why not play the Fairy Dragon? Because this is a more efficient use of my mana. I think when you have a bad start, it's more important to use your mana efficiently than it normally is, even. So it ended up being okay. I got a pair of 3-2s. That's fine. Please don't be Ascension or a Yeti. It's Ascension or a Yeti. But, so this doesn't kill it because it's a terrible card, and this doesn't kill it because it doesn't have the Death Rattle yet. So I'm still going to play this and kill that. I'm not that jazzed about it, but I feel like it was better than just playing these things and ignoring his Yeti. I can play these things next turn, but they do, of course, all die to Holy Nova. He's got a slow start, so higher than average chance that a Holy Nova is present. This Yeti now does die to my Death's Bite, which is good. Do I run headlong into Holy Nova? I think I'm kind of behind here. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. So in that case, we'll give this +1 health so it doesn't die to Holy Nova. Say he Holy Novas, this dies, he's at 23. I play an Ogre, he Shadow Word Deaths it, I play this. If he Shadow Word Deaths that, I'm going to be in trouble. I could very easily lose because he's up on cards. And he has the Holy Nova, so he played it off the top. That doesn't mean he doesn't have another one. He could have just done that to try to fool me. Alright, I'm going to make a little bit of a tech play here. We're going to play the Commander. Now, generally you don't want to play that unless you're killing something with it. But the reason I wanted to play it here is that it doesn't die to Shadow Word Death or Shadow Word Pain, and it just gives me a higher chance of actually keeping something on the board. He's ahead on cards.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Is he going to heal my Geomancer to give me a card? Wow. Alright, so it's a 2-8 that I can't really deal with very effectively. I think I gotta go for it here. So we kill this. That lets me play this. I'm gonna give it... Actually, do I want to give this taunt? Yeah, I do want to give that taunt. And the question is, where do I send my Argent Commander? I can try to go full face and try to rush this game out, or I can kill the Shattered Stone Cleric. You know, I need to go for the face. When you're behind, take risks. I need to just go for it here. Because, God, he had a Shadow Word Death. Fuck! So unfair. Holy Nova and the death. Well, I got a little bit of burn to finish the game with, but it's starting to get down to the wire here. It's going to be difficult for me to get damage through if he starts healing himself. I've got a couple more weapons in here. Ah, yeah, the Holy Nova and a Shadow Word Death. Butts, and more butts. Does he actually have an Inner Fire here? No. Well, maybe he does. Still, he could. Okay, wow. Really wish I got that Spellbreaker here. He actually has the Inner Fire for lethal. Wow. Haven't lost to this bullshit in a while. So, because I had a bad hand, I had to play my Owl. And because I had to play my Owl, he got to pull off an Inner Fire combo. Oh, that was fucking idiotic. I just hate everything that deck stands for. Inner Fire combos are very, very bad in Arena. I've beaten them countless times. That's like one of the only times I've ever lost. Actually, that's the only time I've ever lost to one, I think, in all of my time playing Hearthstone. I don't think I've ever actually just gotten beat down by a big Inner Fire thing. I've always beat those decks before they could do anything. But he had the Holy Nova to clear my board once. He had the Shadow Word Death to clear my 9/9. And then he got the combo off. So I lost to something that, you know, it's one of those things where you normally won't lose to it because it's terrible, but every now and then they will get lucky against you and beat you, and that's Hearthstone. So that was my, you know, dumb loss of the year. Kind of sucks that it might stop me from getting off my daily quest because, of course, we're up against a Paladin, the worst matchup you can have as a warrior. Not the greatest opening hand here because I got the Squire, which will kill 2 recruits, and I can cycle this for a card, but obviously this doesn't really do anything with the Squire when the Squire's Divine Shield. So, it's just not a good situation. Shoot, I couldn't even kill that with Execute if I wanted to. Alright, I'm not going to pop my shield because I want this thing to hang on if it can. And then I'll coin into the Sen'jin next turn, which will leave me with nothing to play on turn 4, but I just got to take the chance. He decides that the shields are worth popping. Alright, so that's Noble Sacrifice or Avenge, most likely. Seems like an Avenge is kind of what he's gearing up for here. No, it's actually Noble Sacrifice. So we gotta throw this out here. It's very vulnerable because obviously any sort of buff on these creatures will let them kill my Sen'jin with profit. And I have nothing to play next turn. My 6-drop grabs are proving to be my downfall. Oh, I'm gonna lose this, aren't I? This is looking really bad. Okay. This is some kind of aggro paladin here. Lots of 2-drops. And a 1-drop as well. I wish I could play this next turn, but I'm off. Wolf Rider is not a bad top deck, so we'll kill that off at least. Kill this off. So he can run both of these in and kill that, although now I'm kind of inspired because if he really does have a deck filled with crap, I can win with just because my cards are better. Hammer of Wrath's a good draw there. Please don't play any 1-drops. Don't play a 1-drop. Thank you kindly. Sludge Belcher or the Healer? Definitely the Belcher because it actually has enough health to survive against this crap, and then I can also heal it with the Healer if needed. So here's the test. Does he actually have a good 6-drop to play? Because if he does, I could end up in a lot of trouble. However, if he doesn't, I might actually be alright. Alright, that's totally junk. It gives the buff at the end of the turn, which is clutch here, because one more attack would have actually let him kill my Sludge Belcher. True Silver is a good card, lets him kill off the Sludge Belcher, although at the cost of the shield. And Do I just play a Chillwind Yeti? I don't see the point of playing this. I don't need the heal. Much better, it seems, would be to go for the commander and just kill his stuff. Or Toshli. Does it survive? It doesn't actually survive, so no. There's no point in playing Toshli who just dies. Now, the drawback of playing the commander there is that I might have wanted to do this plus execute later if he did get something big. But I needed to clear the board out, I think. I don't think it would have been wise to stick around. Divine. Oh my god, he just got a Divine Favor for 4 cards. Are you fucking kidding me, Jesus? I hate everything. Divine Favor, I've tried it in Arena many times. It's terrible. It does not work, but it worked here, just like Inner Fire worked in the last game. Oh my god. So now card-wise, I'm actually down. I pretty much have to play this guy and hope for the best. Freezing seems good. Let's freeze that. Stop it from attacking. Oh man. So I can kill this, heal this back up. But the fact that his hand just got completely refilled means I'm not ahead anymore. And I don't really have any good answers to the creatures he gets from this Violet Teacher. Alright, this guy still could live as long as he doesn't have more stuff. He has more stuff. Fuck me sideways. Jesus Christ. Ridiculous. Oh, more coolant is good. So let's think about this. I think I'm gonna play this for sure. This. So we can do that and execute it. Do this and pass the turn. Maybe I should have killed this to keep this alive, but I have nothing else that charges with this, so it doesn't really matter.
Let me think. Squire, attend me.
All right.
Ready, sir.
Oh god, the fact that his hand is filled with gas from a 4-card Divine Favor hurts me to no end. This would have been an easy win if he just hadn't had that one terrible card at the perfect time. Fuck my life. Alright, let's see what we have. Stormwind Champion, is that worth playing? Yeah, sure.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
So that lets me kill this. And I can kill this. And now it's time to use my second coolant to freeze that, to stop him from getting the kill on the Stormwind Champion automatically. So he's got 6 cards to my 4, soon to be 5. I could still catch back up. My health's getting a little down there. But if his deck is really filled with worse cards than my deck, I can end up being okay. Like next turn I can play both of these, so if the Stormwind Champion lives the turn, I might end up being alright. This is total junk, doesn't matter. That's junk, it doesn't matter. That does not let him quite kill my Stormwind Champion, which is good. Alright, so he's just playing a bunch of crap. Which is fine by me. Alright, let's see. We'll play the healer. We'll play this thing. So, how do I distribute my kills here? I can actually hit him in the face for 11 damage and let him decide. I don't think I can burn him out though, so that probably wouldn't be smart. Let's kill this. Let's kill that. And let's pass the turn. So now his big beefcakes can trade with mine, then I'm left with a Chillwind Yeti versus a Spiders. If these 2 cards are junk, I might be able to sneak this one out. Alright, does he have a spell to use with that? That's the big question, because right now I can kill this with my Yeti. He actually does have a spell to use with that, and it's Blessing of fucking Kings. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. Ridiculous. Well, I've got 2 silences in here that I have to get one of in order to have a chance. Oh man, this is terrible. So Stormwind Champion's dead. My Chillwind Yeti's dead. The Dwarf, which should be dead, is alive. I can kill his Auctioneer and get a 6/6, but it's going to die to his thing. Oh man, do I play this with charge? Sure. I have to, kind of. So I'm taking a big risk here, because I'm letting him keep the Auctioneer. But I had to kill that Dwarf or else my guy was just going to die. Oh my god, there's so much retardation in these last 2 games. It just hurts me to think about. Man. So Light's Justice lets him kill that off. The 4/4 lets him kill that off. Shielded Bot's not the end of the world. Alright, we're hanging in here. This is going to be a 6/6. It dies to the Auctioneer plus the Divine Shield, but I have a top deck. Maybe Death's Bite would be good. Spellbreaker would be fine. Death's Bite would be tremendous. Recombobulator, not the greatest. Do I recombobulate this? Gotta try, I suppose. Let's see what we get. Alright, well, that was a good transformation. I got an extra power, and I'm gonna get some spare parts. So that was lucky. Hopefully he doesn't draw any spells off the auction or to fuel the Auctioneer. Oh my god. That Blessing of Kings was so brutal. Alright, he doesn't have a spell, which is good. I could still get a Death's Bite and do pretty well here. He decides to give me 3 spare parts. Alright, well, it's a top deck war that I'm behind on because he's got a 7/6 and a 2/2, so I think he made the right play. But I have a chance to win this top deck war still, I think. Tragically, I got no coolants this time, so I can't freeze that. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is give it stealth. I don't think I need to give it taunt necessarily right now. Let's just pass the turn. A Mortal Strike will kill this. I got a little bit of protection here. Of course, this top deck has to be a bad one or else I'm screwed. Alright, not the best top deck, not the worst. Alright, I gotta get Death's Bite very soon here or I'm gonna die. I think Mortal Coil could help to kill this, obviously, but the problem with Mortal Coil is that he still has this board. Spellbreaker. It does not help with anything! Oh my god. Alright, well, let's do that. Let's do this, and this, and this. He's got 7, 8, 9 damage after throwing the weapon, plus the shielded bot at the Spellbreaker, so now things are really starting to get away from me. It's going to be very difficult to come back and win this. That Divine Favor and the Blessing of Kings were just too much for me to handle. It's kind of a testament to how bad his deck was that I hung on as long as I did in the face of him having such amazing luck. But it doesn't matter in the end because I'm going to lose 3 and 3 with my daily quests log completely filled. Ah, man. Terrible. What a terrible run. Okay. Well, that ruins my warrior run, or my warrior average. Boulder Fist Ogre, too little too late. And we lose. Alright, well, I'm going to pick Mage next time, because fuck everything. If, of course, it's available. And if not that, we'll be looking for Rogue, Priest, or Paladin. Oh, that was dispiriting. Christ, I'm a fucking cracker. Fucking cracker, I say. Hit, hit, hit. Good prize for 3 wins. 50 gold is really good for 3 wins. Let's take a look at the pack, see if we get any new epics or legendaries. Not that I care about anything that I could possibly get with this pack, but whatever. It's a normal, ordinary pack. Let's see if there's any mages here. No. So Priest it is. Alright, only one playable card there. This is, wow, terrible. I guess this is the least bad of the options. Spider tank. I find myself so frequently desperately hoping my opponent doesn't have a spider tank. I think that card has to be the pick there. Only one good card here. Holy Nova cannot be passed. We get an epic. So these are pretty trash epics, except for the Shadow form, which is dicey. But I think these are just so bad. Well, the Doomsayer is just bad. The Shadow Bomber could be used as a burn card, like a Sinister Strike of sorts. I don't think it's worth taking over Shadow form. Alright, only one good card there. Another 1-drop? Or, I should say a 1-drop? Yeah, let's try the Chow. Priests don't really play for burn, so it seems good. I like Light of the Naru a lot. Mind Control for that endgame. Here. Power Word Shield is a card that other people really like, but I don't know. I find that it's generally better to have a good card than a Power Word Shield, so I'm going to take the Tiger. Just a really great 5-drop. Only one playable card here. Mr. Tinkers is better than those 6-drops. Another Tinkers. No, we need to take Shadow Word Death. So we're getting we are getting all the good key priest cards at least. So that's something. That's a nice addition. We'll take a dwarf here because we have enough 3s. Hungry Dragon, my love. Only one playable card there. These are all really good cards. I think Shadow Word Pain is more or less unpassable though, because it's just kills so many good things. Alright, second one or some healing? Let's take another one. Two Shadow Word Pains is a good thing to do. Let's take the Infiltrator for another good 1-drop. I don't like this cannon, so I'll just take the Cycling card. I don't want any more 2-drops, I don't think. With the... Actually, I got a lot of things to play. We'll take this for some removal. Oh god, my right leg has fallen asleep from the thigh down. No, not the thigh down, the calf down. What is going on here? I love the Dragonkin Sorcerer a lot, but I'm going to take Gnomish Inventor, because it gives me some card draw, which I currently don't lack. This is just a horrible, horrible, horrible thing to see. Alright, we'll take her. Velen's Chosen is Velen's Broken. And the Fender Vargas. Well, I think that was actually a pretty easy draft. There weren't that many hard decisions. Maybe like that second Shadow Word. Both Shadow Word Pains maybe had reasonable alternatives. But there weren't any tough decisions, and a bunch of good cards came through. We got our Shadow Words, both of them. Got a Holy Nova, got a Mind Control. Curve seems alright. Got some good endgame. Got enough stuff in the mid game. I don't know. Seems like a solid deck. Let's see how it goes. Invisible the Priest. Well, we're putting our priestly abilities to the test here. Facing off against another priest. That's rude, Anduin. Don't threaten them unless you absolutely have to. Alright, what do you play first? The Chow or the Infiltrate? I guess the Chow just has bigger stats, so it's worth playing first. Hup. Meh. Alright. Bloop, 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 bloop. Blah. Greetings. Oh, I thought that was Velen's Chosen for a second. It's really good against Priest if you put it on a 2-power minion, because then they can't kill it, because it becomes 4-power. That's not what it is though. It's Shadow Word Death, so I don't know why I'm talking. Alright, we got our spider tank of sorts here, the Dark Cultist. Oh, is he gonna play something big? Well played. I could just throw 2 things at this, but I'm not going to. So he kills the zombie Chow, and then I'm trying to entice him to heal himself. If he heals himself, it stops me from killing his Dark Cultist with mine, but then he also can't do anything on his 3rd turn. If I threw everything at this, that would just make him, you know, play something big. Oh, he's going to play Power Word Shield. Butts. So now I need to throw the Dark Cultist and the Infiltrator at this to finish it off. And that's only if he doesn't heal it. If he heals it, I actually can't kill it. Oh, jeez. This is starting to turn pretty ugly. Well, I guess this is where all the people are like, oh, see, you should have said taking Shadow Word Pain. Look at a good card that is. Shadow Word Pain is really good. Oh, does he have a Shadow Word Pain? You've got to be... Or, I mean, Power Word Shield is really good. You've got to be fucking kidding me. What is up with these games? Oh, I got my own Shadow Word Pain. Well, that was lucky. I have to admit. And the Dark Cultist ability on this is not at all irrelevant. Okay, well, I'm glad I took this over the Power Word Shield. Even so, because I get this nice 5-drop next turn, which is good. He does have 6 cards to my 4/5, so I'm down. Tragically. For land's sakes. That's all I gotta say to that.
Your magic shall not save.
Alright, well that'll die to my Knife Juggler, so it could be worse. See if the knife will go on his face. Oh god, I screwed up. Oh my god, that was terrible. I should have clearly just killed it with the Infiltrator if the knife hit it, but I got so focused on trading a Knife Juggler in, I forgot. Well, that could easily cost me the game. Having a 2-1 instead of a Knife Juggler obviously has some detrimental consequences. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Alright. Well, let's kill that. Is it worth it to play this Reckless Rocketeer? I don't think it's worth playing that Rocketeer at all. So I don't get the buffed version of this guy, but I kill up my Tiger, which has some value. And I should save this, because it just does die to Holy Smite and Holy Nova. So I'd say I should save this either to kill him, or, that's very unlikely, or just to kill a creature. Seven cards to 5. I really hope he plays something big that dies to Shadow Word Death, like a Boulder Fist Ogre. No! Oh, lame. Super lame. Super ultra mega lame. Ah, that's a great top deck. Alright. Now the Stalker's cute and all, but I'm gonna heal up that Tiger. I think it's worth it to keep my creatures around as much as I can, because I am down. I need him to play a Boulder Fist Ogre or a War Golem here, so I can kill it with Shadow Word Death, hit him in the face for tons of damage, and get a big tempo swing. Come on. Sunwalker wouldn't be terrible. I could actually pop the shield and then kill it with the Tiger. Or the Rocketeer. But one big fat creature would be the best. Bleh. Alrighty. I wish I could use Light of the Naru. I can't, unfortunately. So, actually, what am I talking about? I totally can. Oh, wait, no, because this thing is going to die. Oh, damn. Okay, so we're going to play the Reckless Rocketeer then. There's not much point. I'm going to heal this because that takes it out of Holy Nova range. I should have looked for the win. I didn't look for the win. I could have gotten him down to 5. Not that I don't regret not doing that. I think it's important to have cleared his board. He seems not to have any removal, which is fine. This Tiger and Mr. Tinkers have just been delivering solid beats every turn. Mind Vision isn't going to give him anything good. Oh, no, wait. What am I talking about? This will heal him, and this would kill my Tiger. He got my Shadow Word Death out of the Mind Vision. Of course! That's what he got. Fuck. Seriously? Seriously. And he also now knows that I have a Shadow Word Death, which is problematic. Okay, that's a good top deck. Alright, let's kill that. Hit him in his fat face. And pass the turn. Alright, well, he had to Mind Vision my Shadow Word Death to kill the Tiger, so that was a 5-4. Here's a 5-6. Unless he top decked one of his own Shadow Word Deaths, this should be good for some beats. He can't afford to heal his Wailing Soul because he has to heal himself. He's almost dead. Got an Arcane Golem here for some finishing power. Holy Nova for some finishing power. That's about it, though. He has 7 cards to my 6. Granted, this can kill one, so he really has 7 to 5. I catch up to 6. Alright, so he heals for 2 on the Wailing Soul. But is it gonna matter? Ah, that's really good for him. He gets to heal his face and draw a card and heal that Wailing Soul. Wow, he's back in business here. Seriously. Alright, can I kill him? 5, 7, 9, 11 is not worth going for. So we do this, and we do Light of the Naru on my own thing. Oh my god, I totally forgot about this. Fuck me sideways. Do I kill this thing? I think I have to kill that thing. So that's 2 pretty bad mistakes I've made. The Knife Juggler being 1, and then that giving him that extra card being another. Oh, I could have gotten him down to 1 health. So frustrating. With so little burn in my deck and him being a priest, I don't think that was worth going for. And he's still having trouble killing my 5/5s. Holy Nova kills off a bunch of my stuff and heals him. Now I can actually kill this Hungry Dragon. I guess I should have healed it, then I would have let it survive against the Wailing Soul. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm going to lose this because I didn't heal this. So that was like 3 concrete mistakes I made in this game, which are now preventing me from winning. So this cultist will mop up my Gnomish Inventor, and I'm fucked. Jesus Christ. Oh, Velen's Chosen. Well, that was a good top deck. We gotta kill this thing. Heal this thing so that Shadow Boxer doesn't go off. Okay, I have a 4/6 versus a 3/4. He has 4 cards to my 1. I can kill one of his things if I have a Mind Control that I could still use in here. Oh, you goddamn kidding me! Oh my fuck. Ah, well, I messed up so many times this game. It's my own fault for losing. The game was super long, too, so I'm not going to get to play another one after this. Oh, my God. Honest to fucking God. Jesus. 3, 6, 8, 10. So, yeah, I might as well heal. Wait, that's not right. Yeah, I should hit this. So I hit that, I heal that, I shadow form. Now here I've got to hope that the health buff goes on the ogre. 50-50 coin flip. It did, that's good. Shadow Word Death. Okay. So I've got a good hero ability that can nullify a bad draws if he like gets some weak minions. I got a Mind Control that I could still use in there if he plays anything big. But there's a huge problem. Okay, so he heals for 2 on the Spellbreaker. Fucking Spellbreaker for my Velen's Chosen. I've only got the 1 Velen's Chosen, tragically. Now I can't heal myself anymore, so this 4 damage is going to be pretty serious pretty soon here. Alright, this resets the board. So it's a top deck war. He's got 3 cards to my 0. The health advantage is totally insignificant. And he's got the first play, but I have Shadow Form. So who knows? Could be having mind control up there. It's just, he's not been playing any of these cards. Ugh. Now that's pointless to play. So I'm hoping to top deck Mind Control here, and if he has his own Mind Control, then I'm fucked. Oh god, such idiocy. Such fucking idiocy. Oh my lord! God. Oh my god. Seriously, people. Not giving me any chances to win here. So he's actually almost threatening lethal. I got Sludge Belcher. Sludge fucking Belcher. Alright, so the buff makes absolutely no difference. It makes no difference at all to anything. His minions are more expensive thanks to the Ventrico Mercenary, but it doesn't matter. He only needs to play like 1 minion at a time to win. Getting to the point where even if I top deck Mind Control, I'm still going to lose. Oh, Lord. God damn it. Where did all this shit come from? If he'd had these cards earlier when I was holding on to Shadow Word Death and hadn't killed my stuff, I'd have won handily. Mind Control finally, but it's too late. It's just too late. Why did I steal the one that has less health? I don't know. Alright. Well, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Top deck that too late. God, this was just one of the worst videos I've ever had. That terrible warrior run, and then this priest run gets off to a shitty start. This guy was down to 1 health, virtually. And then I just made a bunch of mistakes and lost, and he got lucky, so it's everything. Everything went wrong. Lost Hellstrider for the save. Thanks. Oh my god, I'm so sorry that you watched that video. Please don't like or subscribe. And hopefully the next one won't be a total pile of shit. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Take care.